Here's how my plan works. If you already have private insurance and you're happy with it, nothing changes. You keep that insurance. But if you don't have health insurance, or if you don't like the insurance you have, you can choose from the wide variety of options that are available to members of Congress. Now, all Americans will have a responsibility to get and keep health insurance. I believe when you make this the law of the land, Americans will follow it and will purchase health insurance, far more than if we don't have that requirement. We'll provide tax credits to ensure that people can afford it, and we'll give tax credits to small businesses so that they can cover more of their employees. If you want to cover everyone, you have to make health care a shared responsibility. I know you need to have the willingness to stand up to the insurance companies and the drug companies and demand universal coverage.
Look, I don't have any problem with these funds as long as they are transparent, as long as there are international rules for how they function. I raised you about sovereign wealth funds some weeks ago because this is a new challenge we face. You know, when you have private investors who are basically disciplined by the market, that's a different kind of investment than if you have sovereign wealth funds that are basically an arm of a government. There are different strategic national interests at work there. And I just want to be sure that the IMF, the World Bank, the Fed, our government begin to say, look, we got to have rules here.
But finally, the big challenge, as we all know, was whether we were going to, number one, have a path to legalization for the more than 12 million who are here already. And that was the cornerstone of the immigration reform that I supported.
Yeah, 30 seconds, Senator.
And I hope that we will get back to that issue, and when we do, we will look at all of the skills and all of the assets and attributes of the people that we want in America. Many of us had relatives who came to this country without skills, but who made a great contribution to themselves and their families, and we're proud of them, and we want to give more people that chance going forward.
We're going to invest in what I call a strategic energy fund, and it's going to in turn invest in these new technologies. And we're going to put a lot of work into energy efficiency and getting our gas mileage up in our automobiles and making sure our appliances are more efficient. And we're going to begin to control greenhouse gas emissions. And the way we're going to pay for it is by taking the tax subsidies away from the oil companies. They don't need your money to make a huge profit any longer. This is not America's war to win or lose. We have given the Iraqi people the chance to have freedom, to have their own country. It is up to them to decide whether or not they're going to take that chance. And it is past time for them to demonstrate that they are willing to make the sacrifice, the compromise that is necessary to put together a unified government and provide security and stability without our young men and women in the middle of their sectarian civil war.
Senator